Today I want to show you a little bit about my carving stand. Allows you to manipulate your piece, get it in whatever position you need. You can use this one lever to unlock it, kind of move it around, then lock it in wherever you want it to be, and have at it, hands-free holding of your piece. Hi, I'm Trent Bosch from Trent Bosch Tools, and I want to show you a little bit about my carving stand today. So the carving stand is a device that I came up with a while ago that allows us to carve on our pieces and do all our off sort of lathe embellishment without having to hold onto that piece by hand. It's a device that allows us to take our faceplate, our chuck, whatever happens to be on the lathe, right off the lathe, and then go straight onto the carving stand. So for this particular lathe, I have an 1¼ by 8 thread, and on this carving stand, I have an 1¼ by 8 thread. So I just would take my chuck off, put it on here, and then I have great access to the carving. Besides that, it has one lever that loosens the multiple axes that this particular carving stand has. So I can rotate it up or down wherever I want, and then also rotate it at the same time, giving me access to the entire piece basically, so that when I am carving, I'm not trying to bend and move around the piece. I can move the piece right to where it's in my space, and I can work comfortably. So it's been designed in to be mounted a couple of different ways. First one is it has a 1-inch post, which fits in most banjos of most common lathes today. So you can just mount it in there, and you can have your lathe as the heavy-duty work base for this unit. It also comes with a bench mount, so that if you wanted to mount this on a bench nearby or wherever you happen to be doing your carving, you could definitely do that. You could also mount this just on a piece of wood and clamp it to the bench, so it doesn't have to be fastened permanently to the bench. So that's another option. Also comes with several different heads to allow us to, it comes with a head for each carving stand. But if you have an 1 by 8 lathe or an M33 lathe, I've got you taken care of as far as the heads are concerned for your particular setup. So the carving stand is just one of those tools that you don't know you need it until you start using it. So this is a piece I've been working on recently, and basically, again, this is the same chuck for my lathe. I'm just going to take it, I'm going to mount it on my carving stand, lock it in place, and then I can just go ahead and manipulate this wherever I want to. Use whatever carving tools I happen to be using, whether I'm doing some sanding on that piece in the carved area, using grinders and chisels and any kind of other devices that you'd be using to carve on a piece. This gives you great access to that. I hope this helps give you a little better understanding of the carving stand and how it's used. Feel free to contact me with any questions. Also feel free to like, subscribe, share this information with anybody. Hope to talk to you sometime soon. Take care.